Welcome everyone to another F3 race around Phillip Island this week. A little bit later on in the week than I'd like, just for some reasons I couldn't get some content out to you guys earlier on in the week, hence why there was no F3 track guide. A little bit too late on in the week to put one together, so I'm going to concentrate on getting the one at Monza done for you next week in the next couple of days, so you guys can have plenty of practice for the start of next week. But yeah, we've put this on fourth in this split. Hopefully it goes well. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button, turn those notifications on. Let's head into this. We should be starting any second now. It's a bit little tough track, this, fast, but the last sector I'm not a fan of. Anyone who's raced Phillip Island will know what I'm talking about, over the hill. So yeah, it is open, but yeah, here we go.
Get ready, mate. It's hammer time. Go, nail it.
Watch, a lot of death. Why didn't you brake? Yo!
Oh, sounds like it was happening at the start. That didn't even get off the grid. What's he doing? They moved over. Wait! Don't know what he did there. They moved back onto the race. He moved back onto my line. He can't do that, right?
Unbelievable start.
Oh, I've got damage as well.
That's why I'm losing iRacing, because guys like you didn't check the brake when I win the race on the first, second lap. Just unbelievable. 20 lap of race, 2 hours to happen.
I don't know if that's Leandro is the guy I went into, but
You get killed, hold the brake. Don't slide across the track. How hard is that to understand?
I don't know if Leandro was the one I went into, but we're massively on the back foot now. But he come back onto my line. He can't do that, and I've just gone off the racetrack.
Just had a warning for cutting the track.
This is not going well. Alright, damage limitation now, guys. See what we can do. Someone's gone off. 2 of them have gone off. That's freebies. Well, we've got to run 17 laps with a damaged car. Where are we after this? So we are... Oh, that's not too bad. P11. There's a lot of... clearly been a lot of incidents. So let's just see what we can do. So much understeer. See if we can catch up to these guys. Top 10 will be a bonus here now. It'll be a good result in the end.
The guy behind has just done it 123.6.
Look at that, car just won't turn. Guy behind did a 23.6, 1.3 seconds quicker.
Fastest lap for Foster on 22.9. The gap behind has now decreased to 4.1 seconds.
Oh my god, I'm keeping it so tight and it's still just... Just got to stick this out to the end, who knows. A few more freebies. Fernando behind can smell blood. Just reeling me in. So that was a relatively okay lap, and that was a 24.6. Easily 1.5 seconds slower than what I normally am, race pace.
The guy behind's catching
Oh!
gaps now, 1.5 seconds.
Freebie! Of course, with a damaged wing, just no top speed, lack of top speed, and to add to that, obviously understeer. So yeah, not great. Only a matter of time before Fernando overtakes me.
Okay, Scott, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. E10, the lap time was at 124.6. That's your quickest lap.
Shit. Jesus, man. Try braking a bit later there. Because I've got no... couldn't even get into 6th gear there, really. Stick in there, Scott. Looks like Paul had a little wobble. I wondered what that smoke was back there.
Stay between the lines, please, Scott.
It'd be interesting to see what happened at the start. Definitely feel like from what I remember, he just came back over onto my line. Like, he can't do that, like, right at the last seconds. That's what you got mirrors for, that's what you got crew chief for.
Sorry, that was my fault.
P9. Oh, 2 freebies. The top 10 is still on. Jesus, Scott.
Keep it within track limits.
Bloody stupid.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 5.9.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about up front. I can't do anything about the guys in front. They've got no damage. He's got more speed than me. Just need to avoid the mistakes and keep these guys behind. Get a top 10. That was terrible through there. By the looks of the relative, I'm lapping around about the same speed as the guys behind me. So gap's staying consistent, so they must have some damage as well.
Nice and smooth. Don't overdrive the car. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. Yellow flag.
That's a blue. It's a lap car. I'm gonna spin. He's decided to pit.
The gap ahead is now 5.6 seconds. You've just done 124.4.
Need those two in front to start fighting really, and have a bit of a tangle.
Okay, Scott, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us.
My lap times are getting quicker. Fuel's starting to burn off. So car's becoming lighter. So a little more straight line speed.
No worries, my race is already done. There's no point in running.
Been kind of a bit of no man's land now, and it's kind of just like a nice afternoon drive on my own.
Sullivan is closing the gap. It's now 6.7 seconds.
Oh, we're up to P8. Another freebie.
Tobias, I wasn't competing with you. I just said I wasn't.
I really should stay off that curb.
The gap approach is increasing. It's now
And off that grass.
cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Scott.
You need to drive more quickly, man, because I'm fighting for position as well.
That'll be nasty, dude. I'm gonna front round.
Yeah, that was a slow lap. 25 seconds. 125.
Okay, Scott, push now. Catch this guy.
I appreciate the optimism, Jim, but not going to happen. Have you seen my front wing?
You've got about 3 laps of fuel left. You've just done at 124.4. Good consistency. Keep coming.
Fair lap car, binned it there.
Thank you.
Two more laps. 2 more laps of torture.
2 to go. 2 more laps of fuel. That lap time was 1:24.8.
Jesus, Scott, that was terrible. White flag, one more.
2 litres left. 1 more to go. You only have enough fuel for this lap.
Oh god, Scott, that's so slow. Got the angle of that corner all wrong.
Thank you, thank you.
What happened, Tom? What happened the last time?
You run out of fuel?
1 litre remaining.
And across the line. Just had enough fuel as well. Leandro, man, you know you can still get a 4x for that, which you've just given me, so thanks for that. What an idiot.
Oh, sorry, man, I lost the brakes. It was finished, by the way.
That's pathetic and childish. Let's go have a look at that incident. I am guessing that he's the guy who I went into at the start.
Someone's getting reported.
Go ahead.
You do realise you come back onto the racing line at the start, hence why I went into the back of you. Wasn't intentional. It's your fault.
No, you should have brake. I watched the replay. You should have brake there. It's alright. Don't worry. I was just mad. If you want to report, go ahead. I didn't put you out of the race. But I was pretty mad because you wait 2 hours to race and then you don't make it on the second corner, right? Because you're trying to overtake me on the wrong position to do. So that's it. You're gonna do.
That's alright, I'll report in for you too, mate.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, go ahead.
We all had a really bad start because of that fast person in Q3. But I'm not going to go and ruin someone else's race for it.
I haven't done that. I haven't ruined anyone's race. We just finished the race there. Okay?
You ruined his safety rating, you dickhead.
So guys, let's have a look at the incident that Leandro is so upset with. We'll have a look at the start as well. You're in for a treat with the incident at the very start, but we'll have a look at this one first. So yeah, I'll just play it first off. You can see my braking down here, and yeah, we'll have a look at it. So running down into the hairpin. So clearly I got away with just some damage on my wing. He got a broken suspension. So let's have a look at that in a bit slower, shall we? So my braking marker is always just before the 100. You can see I'm braking way before that. And he swerved back onto that line. He thinks he can come straight back over. I don't know if he's... To me, when I was in the cockpit, it seemed like he's braked a bit earlier as well. Like, you could see he's starting to slow down here. Or around the 150, he's starting to slow down and then decides to come over onto this line. If we play it in real slow motion, you can see I'm starting to brake here. I'm starting to brake about the 125 marker, and normally I'm braking around about where the first car is here, and that's normally my braking marker. So I've even taken precautions there to go, do you know what, we're going into the hairpin, got a bit of a slipstream, I need to brake a little bit earlier. And then he just decides to move over, and I'm full brake at that point. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? There's nowhere for me to go. At that speed as well, he's come over. He's basically come over to try and open up the hairpin, and he just hasn't checked his mirrors. Pure and simple. Hasn't checked his mirrors. That just weaves over in the braking zone. You can't do that. You can't do that. I'm sorry, but he is at fault. I don't know, some people may disagree with me, but I don't think there's anything more else that I can do there to avoid that situation. Where am I supposed to brake? Am I supposed to brake on the 150 marker? Because I've also got guys behind me as well. That's another thing. So if I brake early, those guys behind me may not be. I've got the issue of people possibly running into the back of me. So yeah, he's at fault there. He's clearly got issues with that, and decides to run into the back of me at the end of the race as well, which is just not acceptable and not on, as you heard in the at the end there. So as people agreed with me. But yeah, that's that incident. It's you can't do that. You can't come over. You got to pick a line and choose it. You got to pick a line and choose it. So, but yeah, let's go have a look at the incident at the very start. You guys are in for a treat here. All I'm going to say is, what a shit show. Let's head over to it. So here we are. We are on board with Kenneth, who started in third position. There's myself there. Now, Ken doesn't get the best of starts, and I don't know if he panics, but this is unfortunately this is all Ken's doing. We'll watch it from a couple of angles, and yeah, I'm just gonna press play. on? Like I said, just an absolute shit show. It's just it's brilliant in TV camera too, but you watch it from rear chase as well. He takes another 2 cars out for good measure as well. I mean, oh, what was he doing? What was he doing? Oh, it's just... Actually, let's watch it from Chopper. I do feel sorry for a lot of people there. I mean, what was he doing? He just... He wheel spins it off the start. And then... Oh, he's just turned straight right. Is he trying to catch the wheel spin? Whatever he's done... It's just... Oh dear. Well, I hope that put a smile on your face. Because it definitely did mine. Told you he was in for a little treat. Well, that was definitely damage limitation there. We managed to pick up some iRacing. It's always difficult in F3 when you suffer some damage at the start. If you're lucky enough to even continue the race, like I said, you always suffer a second or so. Or even more so in speed, straight line speed. So I got away with it, and thankfully, due to a few freebies, we managed to still get that top 10 and pick up some handy iRating. Not a lot, but positive is better than negative always. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. Remember to hit that like and subscribe button, turn those notifications on, and see you for the next one.